Today's show is going to be about getting busy in real estate.
Not just getting busy.
Right now. We're actually bringing out some truths. Peel back the layers of all this fluff.
Shining the light on this industry as a whole.
Maybe you should stay away from it. Hi everybody, welcome to Real Estate Raw and Uncut. This is episode 93. I'm Byron Lazine, joined by Tim Beret. Getting busy.
Getting jiggy with it?
So every agent out there is busy.
You ask them.
If you ask them, right?
All of them. So every time you ask them, hey, how are things? How are things going?
Busy.
Right?
Real busy.
Real busy. So what is the definition? You could be busy.
Market's hot.
Yeah. Getting organized. So that's
a common, I'm really busy, I'm getting organized, I'm going to crush it this spring.
Yeah, but that may not translate into productivity and time spent well.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've broken it down, and we're just kind of shine the light, as you would say, on
like these lights.
Some of the truth behind your time and time management, and what maybe you shouldn't be busy. Maybe you should actually spend your time making sure that your productivity level goes up so that you're helping the client and your income actually shoots.
Or how about the client's time? Because if you're taking out a buyer, for instance, first time buyer or one with a young family, and they just had a kid, 2 kids maybe, they're extremely busy, right? Jobs.
Absolutely.
Work-life balance.
So if they ask you, let's break it down, okay? These songs keep rolling through my head. So if somebody asks you to show them 10 properties,
okay,
let's say you're worth $50 an hour, which we know you're worth more than that, but let's just do it.
Put some gas in the car, let's roll.
That's right. So you're gonna go look, okay, we're gonna go to this property, this property, this property. You may be efficient in your route.
You mapped it out.
So you mapped it out, and that's what you're saying, hey, I'm busy, I'm showing properties.
Right.
But what we're saying is you should probably do your due diligence first. And know that if you're at $50 an hour, that's 83 cents a minute. So if you start running your numbers, and it takes you 20 minutes to get to the first property, then you're showing properties for 20, 25 minutes a piece, all of a sudden, that time is worth a lot more than just your time. You're up into, if you're showing 10 properties, I want to say it's like $250 to show those. Whereas if you actually did your due diligence on each property and you looked at maybe when the property was purchased, let's say it was in 2004, and if it should follow the market, what should it be worth today?
Mm-hmm.
And then looking at the mortgage and seeing that not only did they took out their mortgage when they purchased it, but they refied it, in 2010, and what the interest rates were.
That Disney trip maybe.
Right. And so if it amortized, where would it be today? So what they have left. And if it doesn't make sense as far as the numbers go, that property's probably not on the market. Don't show it.
Meaning it's on the market, it's on Zillow, but it's not really on the market for your buyer, because that individual, that seller's not marketing this as a short sale because they think they're living in fantasy world right now. They think Fantasyland, not Disneyland. They spent the money on the refi in Disneyland. True. Now they're living in Fantasyland. That they're going to get some buyer to come and pay them for their house, their trip to Disney, their new Prius.
Right. So that's one way of doing it. So you're qualifying each property before you even go out, which we've found takes on average of 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So you've saved yourself, it's actually a 775% return if you just do the due diligence, as opposed to getting in your car and showing them the properties. The other thing that you can do if you're just, if you're the typical agent, do an aerial shot and look at the property and see if there's a gravel pit behind it, see if there's a liquor store beside it, see if their high tension wires are running beside it, and try or ask them if they have kids, like you just said, have animals, pets. Do they really want to be on a road that has a traffic count of 4,000 a day? Yeah. So you can start, asking, your clients are going to be happy that you bring these things up.
And as much as agents as we love to see our clients doing drive-bys, not every couple has the time to go out there and do the drive-bys if they're super busy. But you do have the ability, like what you just said, to Google Map it and add a little bit more value to the process than just unlocking that lockbox.
Or even within the MLS, just click on the address.
Or the map.
It'll take
Yeah.
you to an overview.
And if you're MLS,
Flood zone. Click on the, just look. Just go into Realist and look. And if it's in, an AE or a VE,
Right.
let them know that, not only are you going to be paying for your mortgage, your principal, interest, taxes, and insurance, but there's going to be a flood insurance on top of it.
if you're
Are
looking
you
at,
interested?
if you're looking at the top of your budget and you're accounting for, insurance and taxes,
get a $250
and
or
you're
$300.
already at the top of your budget, but now you're going to put flood insurance on top of that. Guess what?
You're at 175.
Right, you're not going to be able to do it. So, add the value. If you're an agent up front, you're going to get more referrals. If you're a buyer, work with somebody that's doing this stuff.
That's right. And lastly, this has nothing to do with anything we're talking about right now. Do the deal and drop the drama.
Well, we did a video on that. Go
That's right.
back and
Tag that thing.
and watch Do the Deal, Drop the Drama. Tag it up. I'll have to remember to tag it up in 93. See ya.
Peace.